start in a seat. And again, just moving your spine. Do what you need to do. Just twist, get the kinks out. Just see cat cows, do whatever feels good. Close your eyes and just sway from side to side. And start to make those movements a little bit smaller and smaller until you naturally find your center. Take a full deep breath in. Part your lips and side out. 2 more. Last one. Fill up. And from an Ayurvedic standpoint, we are entering the season of Vata. And Vata season, obviously coming into winter, has many qualities from an Ayurvedic perspective, 2 of which are cold and mobile. And again, we obviously can't control our external environment, but we can absolutely control our internal environment to counter those qualities of cold and mobile. And so this morning, we're going to balance that by focusing on heat and stability. It's not going to be a regular class where we'll flow. We're going to, again, try to work with and come into unison with the forces and the qualities around us. I'm going to infuse the opposite qualities, being again heat and stability. And as the season changes, so does our practice. And we shift and morph to find some sort of balance. And the tendency, as the weather gets cold, is to go inward. And this is very inward and internal quality to this Vata season. And again, which is great, but in a balanced context, there can be too much going in, too much folding in, too much introvision. We're going to start to counter that as we start to build heat. We start to open, start to stoke that fire. And we'll start with Kapalabhati, which is the heat generating pranayama, breathing technique. We've done it before. We're going to do it slightly different with the more traditional take on it with the arms. So when you're ready, bring your arms out towards a Y shape with the thumbs pointing up. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale and forceful exhale. So the snapping in of the belly, just snap it in, starting to put up a little bit of pace. Inhale, hold, chin down, chin up, exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Round two, inhale. Just like a train, just like a steam train, start off slowly and then you can keep it slow, but ideally building up some sort of rhythm. Again, don't worry about your inhale. Your inhale starts to happen automatically. Five, four, three, two, one. Inhale, chin down. Exhale, chin up. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Five, four, three, two, one. Inhale, chin down. Exhale, chin up, and slowly bring your arms down on your knees. And pause and just feel this quality of energizing. Bring your hands to prayer, bring your thumbs to your heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Let's open with the Om. Inhale. Thumbs to eyebrow center, gently bow your head. Let's have a super class. When you feel the time's right, blink your eyes open, make your way to all fours. And then deliberately move. And we're going to really focus on this morning deliberate, slow movement. Again, to go with this theme of heat and stability, we move quite deliberately, move with purpose. So it's less about water or wind. It's more about evoking the qualities of stability, which means slow, deliberate movement. And by doing this, we sort of aim to stay as much as we can for the class. We stay in unison with the body. We have this very deep connection. As we flow generally faster in classes, we tend to lose a little bit of that connection. With the eyes closed, deliberately, I like to roll my hips in a big circle and the neck around, but just sort of tapping into this feeling body here. Again, just feeling where physiologically you may feel a few places of resistance and hold. Incline center, all fours position. Cat, cow, inhale, drop your belly, tailbone towards the ceiling. Nice and slow, exhale, push the floor away, round through the upper back thumbs, drawing towards each other, navel to spine. Again, inhale. This morning, we're going to keep the class super simple. No sort of challenging shapes, per se. No challenging transitions. The shapes are pretty simple. Again, that way we can deliberately move with this sense of stability and purpose. We'll all meet on an exhale, pushing the floor away round and through the upper back and hop. Thumbs drawing towards each other. Pushing the floor away, feel the upper back doming towards the sky. Beautiful, slowly release, butt towards your heels, swing your legs and just simply make your way towards your back. Shoot your legs up towards the sky. Now, interlace your thumbs up over your head, reaching towards the back. Now, if you have any lower back issues, please feel free to place your hand underneath your lower back, palms facing down. Yeah. So starting to, again, invoke the sense of heat now on your neck. Exhale, very slowly lower your feet, both feet down to a 45 degrees. And again, if this is jamming the lower back, release the thumbs and place your hands into your lower back. Hold, belly button to spine. And again, slowly lower your heels towards the ground, let them hover. Now point the toes away from you and next inhale, draw the feet back up towards the sky. Very slowly flex the toes towards your shins, 45 degrees and hold. And again, keep lowering the feet towards the ground. Again, as soon as they get just towards the ground, point the toes away from you and then slowly bring the feet back up towards the sky. Slow and controlled. Keep going at your own pace. And really try to pull the thumbs apart so you're really firing up the upper body as well here. We'll all meet with the legs at 45-degree angle and hold. Pull the belly button to spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, then slowly lower the feet towards the ground. Let them hover above the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2. Point the toes away from you slowly. 10, coming up towards the ceiling. 9, 8, slow and control. 5, what did I say? 5, we missed 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in towards your chest. So much fun. Start to spin right back and forward, building momentum. Cross your ankles, downward facing dog. Start to pedal it out. Deliberately moving, bending and straightening your opposing knee. Find a bit of stillness here. So take a slight micro bend of your knees, allowing your hips to slope up a little bit higher. Drawing the thumbs in towards each other. We'll get longer holds this morning. Hug the thumbs in and draw your armpits away from you so it allows a bit more space through your rib cage and your side body. Allow the hips to come up a little bit higher. Big toes to touch. Bend your knees and lightly walk towards the front of the mat. Inhale, lift you halfway, hands towards your shin. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, slowly release. Beautiful. Slowly sweep your arms on up, palms to touch. Nice, and straight back down again. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway, lift hands to shin. Place your hands down, Step back, high push-up position. Bring your big toes to touch. Right arm towards the sky, side plank, hips up. So you can stay as always, and maybe hover your right ankle off your left, hold, hips up. Nice. You're going to push the floor away as much as you can. Create as much room between your left ear and your left shoulder. Inhale here. With control, slowly swap it over. Right hand down, left arm up, hold. You can drop your right knee if you need to, or maybe hover your left ankle off your right. Breathe. Again, nothing fancy this morning. Simple shapes, deliberately with long holds. Beautiful. Beautiful. Inhale here. Left hand down, hold a high push-up position. Drop your knees if you need to, hug your thumbs in. Kneecaps lift, heels back, chest propels forward. That's it. And breathe. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly drop your knees down. Hug your elbows in, chest and chin lower all the way down. Bhujangasana, minimally cobra. Come on up. Hold. Hug your elbows in. Push the floor away. Chest up. Nice. Beautiful. Chest proudly pulls forward and back. Downward facing dog. Nice hold. Awesome. Here, step your right foot in between your hands. Drop your left knee down. Low lunge. The arms rise. Beautiful. Breathe. Starting to open through the front of your left hip now. Right? Scissoring action of your legs. Left knee draws forward, outer right hip back. Beautiful. Inhale here. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Hook and twist your left elbow to your right knee. Nice. You can stay here, or if you want to challenge your balance and a little bit of strength, you can tuck the back toes, lift your left knee up off the ground. And hold. Beautiful. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow, propel the chest forward. Keep everything the same, but just release the arms into arrowhead. So bring the chest up, reach your hands back, spine at a 45-degree angle now. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, puff the chest forward. Again, the heat elements in that right hip, right? That's exactly where we're aiming. Nice. Inhale, crescent lunge, the arms rise. And maybe start to straighten through your back legs, chest reaches up, and then maybe back, pull the shoulder blades back into space. Inhale here. Hands on either side of your right foot. Step your right foot back straight into side plank. Raise your right arm up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly swap it over. Again, if this is too much, drop your right knee down if you need to, yeah? If you want even more, left ankle over off the right. Starfish shape, that's what I'm trying to say. 5, 4, 3, 2, left hand down, high push-up position, hold. 5. Draw the thumbs in. 4, chest forward. 3, 2, knees, chest and chin lower all the way down. Bhujangasana, cobra pose, chest up, hug the elbows in. Press the tops of the feet into the ground, kneecaps lift. Inhale here. Downward facing dog, release, exhale. Nice. And shadow by step your left foot between your hands. Drop your right knee down. Inhale, the arms rise. Again, what sort of sparked this class for me? I did the most basic, simple class the other day in my personal practice. And it was just such a beautiful reminder that these simple classes with basic shapes have just as potent ability to shift energy, to, again, things don't have to be complex, right? We get so caught up in these shapes, more advanced variations of shapes, that we forget the simplicity of just moving with a sense of purpose. Inhale here, right elbow, left knee, twist. Nice. Belly button to spine. As much as you can, try to get your belly off your thigh. At this stage of lockdown, the belly is probably heavily on the thigh if you're like me. Oh, what a disaster. Beautiful. Stay here or maybe tuck the toes if your right knee up off the ground. And hold. So you're probably realizing, right, you don't need to be moving vigorously to build heat, right? You can build heat for these longer, deliberate holds. Give yourself one last squeeze. Arrowhead exhale. So you release, bring the chest up, reach your hands back. Draw the elbows in towards each other, pass the chest forward. I know the left glute's on fire. Hold. Beautiful. Then inhale, sweep your arms up, crescent lunge. Spread your fingers away from each other. It feels good. Lift the chest up and then maybe back. Beautiful. Inhale here. Hands down, side plank. Stack your left ankle, left arm up. Hold. 5, hips up. 4, 3, 2, swap it over. 5, 4, 3, 2, high push-up position, hold. Hug your thumbs in. If you want even more, you can absolutely hover your right leg off the ground and then maybe the left leg, alternating legs. If not, drop your knees. You need to push the floor away. 5, 4, 3, 2, knees chested, chin lower, chest all the way down. Cobra pose. Hug the elbows and chest up. Inhale here. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Breathe. And simply do one more round. Step your right foot between your hands. Left knee down. In low lunge, raise your arms up. Beautiful, nice. Inhale here. Revolve and twist, left elbow, right knee. You can stay, maybe tuck the back toes, lift the left knee up off the ground. Beautiful, elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Propel the chest forward. Give yourself one last squeeze. Arrowhead with control, bring the chest up, reach the hand. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, puff the chest forward, spread your fingers nice and wide. Inhale, slowly crescent lunge, the arms come up. You can maybe start to lean back, straighten through your back leg. Beautiful, inhale here. Side plank, left hand down, right ankle on top of the left. Hips up, 5. Staff position if you wish, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, left hand down, hold. 5, heels back, chest forward. 4, push the floor away. 3, 2, knees, chest and chin. Cobra pose, inhale, chest up. Hug the elbows in. Nice. Down dog. Left foot, step up between your hands. Right knee down. Slowly, low lunge, the arms rise. It's less about intricate alignment, more about getting slow, deliberate movements. Inhale here. Right elbow, left knee. Again, stay, the options are maybe tuck to the right knee. It's quite interesting that people get triggered by slow moving classes because it doesn't sort of mimic their lives, right? So they're like, Ian, I want to move fast. Well, maybe what you most dislike is probably what you need, right? For a lot of us, yeah? Beautiful. Hug your elbows in, squeeze the knee one more time. Arrowhead, chest up. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And if you're like me, I generally have quite a vigorous type practice, right? Where it's quite fast flowing. And I think that's probably just the default because that's the way I sort of live my life. Beautiful. The crescent lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Reach the shoulder blades back. Inhale here. Again, side plank, right hand down, left ankle on top of your right, hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and swap it over. Right hand up. 5, 4, hips up higher. 3, 2, high push-up position. 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2, knees, chest, and chin. Cobra. Nice. Just for one breath. Inhale, chest up. Hug your elbows in. Down dog. Nice. Breathe, 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 and breathe. The heat is absolutely up. So I've been true to my word. Again, just try to find a sense of stability here in working with those two qualities. Nice. And when you're ready, step your right foot between your hands. Stay on your fingertips, plant your back foot. Warrior 2, open on out. Nice. And take your time. Again, this is the first of the hip opening shapes, right? We've been doing a lot of closed hip stuff thus far. Geez, I make myself sound educated. I said the word per se before. What on earth am I thinking? Anyway, we're back. Let's get out of my head. Back to you. Taking your time. Right knee, tracking the top of your ankles. But as much as we're feeling the sense of drawing in of the inner thigh, feel the sense of lift through the side body and the chest. We tend to dump quite heavily in these shapes here. Breathe. Gaze over your front middle finger, soft face, soft jaw. Again, there's no hurry this morning. Get time just to settle into the shape. Extended side angle. Inhale, reach forward. Reach your right arm towards your right knee, or right hand come to the inside. Reach your left arm back, down and forward, bicep by your ear, and hold. Drawing your left shoulder open. Nice. Beautiful. You keep peeling. Okay, you know what? I'll show you what I like to do in this shape. Actually, bend, see if this feels better for you. Bend your left elbow, bring your hand towards the back of your head, then slowly just draw the elbow back. You start to feel a little bit more through the front of your left hip. Yeah, I don't know. I prefer that. For me, that's in my body. This feels a little bit better. Nice. Again, peel your left hip, left shoulder. Nice. And then with control, slowly, deliberately straighten through both legs, coming up. Reverse, right hand up and back. It should feel pretty good. Keep the legs straight, Trikonasana. Arms out to a T, reaching forward. Right hand down. I like to use a block, as you know, left arm up. Nice. Again, with your left arm, we'll extend this, reach it back, down, forward, bicep by your ear, extend the triangle pose. Again, if that felt good before with the elbow bent, head behind your hand, so hand behind your head, that's it. Lean back, that may feel good. I don't know, I just love this variation. And depending on your body, you probably feel it through the front of your left hip more, maybe your side body. So nice. Beautiful. Nice, and slowly rebend your right knee. Half moon, shift weight forward. If you have a block, maybe use your block to shift weight forward, raise your left leg up and back, and bring the block or your hand underneath your right shoulder. I like to keep my left hand on my left hip to start. And then peel open. Left arm up. Nice. Half moon. Peel and hold. If you want more, absolutely bring your right hand to your heart center, maybe both hands to heart center. Challenge your balance a little bit more. Nice. Peel left shoulder open, left hip open with control. Warrior two. Plant the back foot down. Flip and reverse. Right left hand up and back. Nice. Cartwheel your hands down. Frame your front foot. High push-up position and hold. Nice. Beautiful. Hug your elbows in. Inhale here. Listen carefully. Very slowly shift your shoulders forward above your wrist. Hug your elbows in. Lower halfway down. Nice and slow. Chaturanga, yeah? Roll over the toes, upward facing dog, chest up and back, hug your elbows, chest proudly pulls forward, hold, tops of the feet press. Beautiful. Inhale, find a little bit more space. Exhale, down dog. Nice. Beautiful. Let's do all the goodness on the other side. Step your left foot between your hands. Tighten your back foot down, warrior two. Again, take as much time as you need. And we've built quite a bit of heat in the upper body, so maybe shrug your shoulders up, back and down. May feel good. And then you can feel this sense of, again, not only stability in your lower body, right? So we're trying to balance that. Just stability, feeling the legs pulling in towards each other. You can feel the sense of lift to the side body, crown of the head. Always breath. Soft gaze, soft jaw. On the next inhale, extended side angle, reach your hand forward. Left elbow down, right arm again, swing it down, back and forward again, bicep by your ear. You can take that option, or maybe the bent arm option behind the head feels good for you. Nice. As always, if you do want even more, you can absolutely reach your left arm forward as well. It's a tough option if we're holding for long. I'm Minter, do you want to think again? You're a superstar. Peel, right shoulder open more. 5, 4, 3, 2, with control. Slowly straighten through both legs. Nice. Right hand down, left arm up. Flip and reverse. Peel your left shoulder back. Triangle pose. Arms out towards the T. Left hand down, right hand up. And then right arm, swing it. Back, down, forward, bicep by your ear. Feel free to, again, bend your elbow if that feels good. Hand behind the head. Peel. There's always option 3, left arm forward as well. Tough shape though if you're holding it for long. Nice. Oh, a couple of you are going for it. 5, peel right hip, right shoulder more. 4, 3, 2, nice. Rebend your left knee. Flip and reverse. Left hand up and back. Nice. Cartwheel your hands down. Frame your front foot. Left leg back. High push up. Oh, you know what? Half moon. I reverse. Warrior two. There you go. Feel free to correct me at any time. Tough. Launch forward, half moon. Left hand down, right leg up and back. I'm a massive fan of blocks in this shape. And you guys are missing something. And then take your time, super strong through your standing leg. Left kneecap lifts, left glute engage. You can stay here or you can challenge your balance, hands to heart center. Nice. Peel. 5, 4, 3, 2, warrior two. Back foot planks. That's where we go. Now flip and reverse. Left hand up and back. We are back. Cartwheel your hands down. Now frame your front foot back to that high push-up position. Nice. Inhale, bring the shoulders forward above your wrists. Hug your elbows in and very slowly lowering halfway down. Roll over your toes, upward facing dog. And hold. Such a beautiful shape. We just sort of waited at the transition. Holding feels tremendous. Chest up and back. Downward facing dog. Nice. Beautiful. You can thread that together now. Right foot step in between your hands. Plant your back foot, warrior two, open on out. Take your time and hold. And soften the face, soften the jaw. Extended side angle, inhale, reach forward. Right elbow down, left arm swing it back down, forward. Again, if you want even more, maybe left arm reaches forward as well. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Use your legs, propel yourself up, straight through your front leg. Flip and reverse, right hand up and back. As far back as you can. Triangle pose with purpose, we're moving, right? Reaching forward, right hand down, left hand up. Nice, again, left arm, swing it back down, forward, bicep by your ear. Hold. And maybe your right arm reaches forward as well for 5, 4, 3, 2, rebend your right knee, half moon, shift weight forward, left leg up and back. Nice. Know the options here. Maybe hands to heart center. 5, 4, peel your left hip open as much as you can. 3, 2, warrior two, back foot plants. Flip and reverse, right hand up and back. With control, windmill the arms down. Deliberately step your right foot back. Inhale here. Exhale, lower halfway down. Hug your elbows. Rolling over the toes, upward facing dog and hold. Pause. How beautiful is this shape? So roll the shoulder blades back. Downward facing dog. Left foot between your hands. Plant your back foot, warrior two. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extended side angle, reach forward. Left elbow down, options with the arms. You know the options, right hand first, then maybe the left hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten, reverse. Triangle pose. Reaching forward, left hand down, right hand back, down, forward, peel. Awesome. Maybe the left arm as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, half moon. You got it. As soon as you find the end range, then maybe the hands come to heart center. 5, 4, 3, 2, plant your back foot down, flip and reverse. Rebend your left knee, cartwheel your hands down. Left foot steps back deliberately. Inhale here, shoulders forward above wrist. Hug your elbows and lowering halfway down. Roll over your toes, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then slowly walk your hands back towards your feet. Place your hands underneath your feet, palms facing up.
Let's get out of the upper body just for a little bit. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, elbows out towards the side. Start to straighten through your legs a little bit, relax. Hang your head nice and heavy. Been super active. We've done a lot of upper body strength, right? So just feel your wrists start to release a little bit here. Feel the shoulder blades start to pull away from each other. Just have one last inhale, maybe a little bit deeper on your exhale. Slowly release. Downward facing dog. Drop your knees towards the ground. And keep your toes tucked. Come on up. How are we feeling? Good? Good answer. I've been getting an answer pretty consistently. Just dead silence. My fault, you're muted. I'm going to come into a dancing camel. So we're normally just coming through that camel and statically hold. We're going to be a little bit more fluid and deliberate with our movement here. So from here, bring your right hand to your right hip. Reach your left arm forward, up, back and down. Left hand touches somewhere around your left, it might be your left heel. Yeah. And then with your right hand, sweep it up towards the back and start to lean up and back and twist. Nice. I like to bring my gaze to the back left-hand corner of the mat. Then we'll swap it over. Inhale, arms come up. And then right hand to right heel or ankle. Then reach on back. Reach as far back as you can. Gaze come to the back right-hand corner. Beautiful. Just repeat now. Inhale, arms up. Slow and controlled. Rhythmic movements. Nice. And then once you've got your ankle, you jut your hips forward. Nice. Last one. Then push your hips forward, chest up and back. Nice. For 3, 2, 1. Butt down. Close your eyes. And breathe. Deep full breath in. And out. Round 2. Slowly come on up. If you're a little bit more open, feel free to untuck your toes. Okay, so you can do exactly the same thing, untuck your toes. For me, I'm not a deep back bender, so I'll keep my toes tucked. Left arm, reach it up, back, down, left to left. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. You can gaze back, left hand corner of the mat. Beautiful, reach on back. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, slow movements here. Inhale. One more each side. Beautiful. This time, we'll get both hands to the ankle now. Left hand back. Beautiful. Keep the chest up. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Butt to heels. Close your eyes down. Maybe start to circle for your hips. Figure 8. Loosen up the spine. And bring your knees to touch, your heels out nice and wide. Some of you may need to sit up on a block for this. We can come into hero pose, virasana. I'll give you lots of options here. I like to sit up on a block and stay up quite high. If you have any dodgy knees, it's a lot of weight on your knees. So your knees are together and your heels are out nice and wide. Yeah, shift your weight forward because if you're going to go back, you may want your shoulder blades on the mat. You can stay here or maybe start to walk your hands back a little bit. Come to your elbows if that's accessible. Or maybe bring your shoulder blades all the way down. You have the shoulder blades all the way down. And your deep back bend, you can absolutely take a wheel if you like. If you like to stay where you are. This can be pretty intense for some of us. Some of us were quite open. You won't feel too much. You'll be more of a restorative pose. If you're all the way down, feel free to bring your opposite hand with opposite elbow above your head. Nice. And slowly bring yourself up. Very, very slowly. Come out the same way you came in. Nice. Bring knees on up. Come up to your hands. Just maybe tap your toes down. Nice. Swing your butt toward the side. Swing your legs forward. And bring your left shin parallel towards the front of the mat. Now this is called Anjanasana, right? Which is Agni means fire pose. Right ankle on top of your left. You're going to figure out pretty soon why it's called fire pose. Double pigeon, right? So you're right. So fundamentals here. You want your right ankle clear. I don't know if you can see it. My right ankle is actually clear of my knee. Yeah, because if you put your knife edge of your foot on your thigh, like so, you're sort of targeting more of a hamstring opening. We want to isolate the hip as best as we can. Yeah. So again, shins are parallel. If your right hip is up really, really high, feel free to extend your left leg forward. That's maybe more appropriate. Your toes are flexed. Again, with your right hand, bring your right hand to your right hip and try to lower your right hip to the ground. So you want to really ground through both hips. You can stay here or maybe start to walk your hands forward. Nice. If you want more, you can slowly walk your hands towards your right, further anchoring your right hip down. I like to just keep my hands forward, toes are flexed, and breathe. Right about now, you're like, oh, this is why they call it fire pose. Keep lowering your right knee away from you. And again, through any intensity, as the heat starts to build, you can absolutely use your breath to balance and find this quality of ease here amongst the discomfort. Three more full breaths here. On your last one, maybe go a little bit deeper. Very, very slowly walk your hands back. Shift weight to your left hip, drop your right foot down. Bring your right hand behind you, inhale here. Hook and twist, left elbow, right knee. Keep your chest up nice and high. If you're not a deep twister, feel free to take option one, which would be extending your left leg forward. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist a little bit. And give yourself one last squeeze. Slowly release. Let's break dance. Hands towards your left. Bring your hips up. Walk your hands, pivot, walk your hands towards your left ankle. Sit your butt down, facing the front of the room. Boom. Left knee's on top. Hopefully. Again, take your time to set it up, and you'll find your hips are very, very different. Because of the nature of it, as we sit cross-legged, we favor the one leg on top. For me, my left hip's nowhere near as open as my right. So just take your time. Again, super important that your left ankle is on top of your left hip. I know it sort of can hurt quite a bit with your left ankle there, but you want to flex your toes. And both shins are 90-degree angle, right? Yeah. Beautiful. Left hand, left hip. Further push your left hip down. No, stay where you are. Some of you are like, this is more than enough, Ian. Stay here, or maybe start to walk your hands forward and maybe over towards your left as well. Lots of options. You can also walk your hands right. Either way, you get a deeper opening. But more importantly, breathe through any discomfort just here.
3 more full breaths here. Maybe your exhale allows you to go into just a tad deeper. Awesome. Very, very, very slowly come out. You should wait to your right hip, ground through your left foot. Good morning. Drag your right ankle further underneath your left hip. Bring your left hand behind you. Inhale, right arm up. Hook and twist, right elbow, left knee. Breathe here as best as you can. You give yourself one last squeeze. Slowly release. No more breakdown, so we'll just counter. So twist towards your right, bring your hand towards your right, bring your chin towards the ground. And slowly push yourself up, unravel the legs. And come into a seated happy baby. So what you're going to do, I think I came up with this one, I just came up with the other day. Bring your hands towards your ankle and lift your ankles up and out. Flex your toes and very, very slowly, one vertebra at a time, work your way down. Happy baby. Bring you to whatever feels good here. And just maybe sway from side to side if that feels good. Awesome. And hug the knees now in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. Nose to knee. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your face. Squeeze your jaw. Shavasana. Believe it or not, we're here already. Ankles wide. Arms wide. Full deep breath in and out. Do nothing more than allow yourself to rest. Enjoy. Slowly, when you're ready, take your time. Bring it back. Wrist ankles, sway the head, deliberately breathe. When you're ready, reach your arms up over your head, hug your knees in towards your chest, and with as least effort as possible and in your own time, make your way to a seat. And your hands to heart center, palms to touch. Let's close this morning in unity with one round. The mantra Om as we start is inhale, exhale. Inhale, Samsara, center, gently bow your head, exhale and pause. Very simply and humbly close the class by saying Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you.